What's going on, everybody? Let's see who we have here. I see about 50 people joining so far. Miss Judy, how you doing? Miss Kinsey, what's going on? Brenda, Jacob, what's going on? I'll get to that question, Jacob. I got you. Ray, how's it going? Cat's Tiny Kitchen, and Melanie. Hope y'all are having a great day. And yes, it's hard to catch us live, right, Melanie? Because we don't plan them. We just like go live. So, Miss Patricia and Marie, Susan, Faye, Jean. Hope y'all are having a great day as well. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Sadie. How's it going? I don't know if I've ever seen you on a live. Have you caught one of our lives before? It's good to see you, Sadie. Carol, how's it going? Teresa from Bastrop, Texas. I know where that is. Patty Payton, what's going on? Mama will be joining me shortly, y'all. She'll be joining me shortly. Patsy, what's up? Debbie. Okay, Sadie. It's your first time catching us live. All right. So for any OGs, y'all know like back in the day. Hey, what's up, Brad? Y'all know back in the day, I say back in the day, like it was a long time ago, but we used to go live every Friday, every other Friday, so bi-weekly at 7 p.m. Um at 7 p.m. Now, what Natalie and I have decided is to the best of our ability, we're going to try to upload 2 videos a week, which is on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And then we're going to try to go live at least once a week. So a total of 3 videos a week, I guess you could say. So that's our plan. But for those that haven't seen our more recent upload, and Facebook, I need to share that link with you. But mom did have the baby. She's in the house right now with the baby, but she will be joining me shortly. Mom had the baby on November 6th. So the baby is over a week old at this point, and her video or our video about the baby comes out next Wednesday. So on Wednesday, when that video drops, she'll be 2 weeks old on that day. Um, San Diego. I was in San Diego about a month ago. Yeah, I was in San Diego for about a week, about a month ago. Um, oh, Teresa, why would you have? That's not even worth sharing. Why would you tell me you had Whataburger? You know, we don't have that here in Central Florida. But as a Texas boy, I definitely miss Whataburger. Donna Marie from East Providence, Rhode Island. How's it going? Hope you had a great day or having a great day. Miss Catherine, thank you. So yeah, that video will be dropping next Wednesday. Um, and yeah, we're really looking forward to sharing that with y'all. Um, so y'all can see what we've been up to with the baby for the past 2 weeks. So very excited about that. I think Patricia, where are you at? Are you in Florida? Because I know I'm in Central Florida, so I know at one point there was like literally one Whataburger in the Orlando area, and I want to say it shut down, and I haven't seen one since. Roseville, California, near Sacramento. Yep. Yeah, so I will say that in our announcement video where mom and I discussed that, we were having a baby, we were asking y'all to drop like guesses for what the baby's name is going to be. And if I remember correctly, 2 people guessed correctly. Um, but no one's guessed her first name yet. There's been 2 guesses that are correct for her middle name. So uh I don't think y'all could guess her name. It does follow the theme. It does have to, follow the Egyptian theme, but I don't think y'all are. There's no way. Miss Patty, how's it going? Miss Reynolds, how's it going? Orange Park, Florida. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, I wish we had one here. They're popping up everywhere, but I don't know. There's also not an In and Out here. Not that I'm a fan of In and Out, but a lot of these fast food restaurants that are popular in so many places around the country, we don't have them in abundance here in Central Florida. So we do have a Bucky's though in Daytona, and they're about to open another one up the road from us in Ocala. Sando, how's it going? I was just explaining to everyone, we're going to be dropping the video for the baby on next Wednesday. So I want to say that's the 20th. Don't quote me on that. I feel like that's the 20th. So that video will be dropping. Just like we did with Baby Pharaoh. So on our page already on both Facebook and YouTube, we did like a birth vlog for Baby Pharaoh when he was born. So we're going to do something similar. And it kind of makes us wish that we were sharing on social media back when Egypt was born or Sahara was born. We do have a lot of videos and pictures and all that, but like we don't have any dedicated videos. Not, and those are fun to make. Those are really fun to make, and I think they'll be great memories for the kids as they get older, especially baby Pharaoh and our new daughter. One day in the future, when and if they watch the video. Hey, Miss Londa, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Cairo. Okay, I see Cairo, Cleo or Cleopatra. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see some guesses flowing through. But yeah, we hope y'all have been well. As y'all know, we've been getting it in, y'all, here on the property. Recovering from the hurricane and I want to say Miss Londa said this earlier in the week in a comment, but as soon as we're almost done with all of our repairs, there's something brewing in the out there in the Gulf again. So we'll see what happens with this new storm or tropical storm or hurricane, whatever it's going to be. But man, hopefully it's not anything too crazy because we're just getting things back to the way they should be. Butler family, what's going on? So since our last live, we fixed the barn roof. We fixed Goatopia, which is the name of our goat playground. We fixed the dog kennel. We fixed the cow feeder. Um, so there's only two things left on my list to do, and one of them is to fix Graceland, which is our bird aviary or our peacock aviary. We need to get Graceland fixed so we could get Elvis and Priscilla hopefully home, man. And then the damage to the house, I'm gonna do those repairs myself as well. Um, so the soffit and the fascia have to be fixed. So I ordered the soffit, and then my neighbor, which is, I mean, he's a really really dope dude. Hey, Dandy, how's it going? A really dope dude. When the hurricane hit, unfortunately, I couldn't get a flight back home in time, not only because flights started to get canceled very quick, but because of price gouging. And then same thing for mom. So our neighbor, he brought a generator down and helped them get everything set up. And Uncle Jay was here, and um, he's helped with like removal of like down trees and limbs and a lot of the metal from the roof that we couldn't keep. He helped us get it off property to get it recycled. The new metal for the barn, he helped. I ordered it. He took me to go pick it up because, as y'all know, I sold my truck. So I don't have a truck, which many of you always remind me of. I know I don't have a truck. If you go back to like when we first started uploading videos, you'll see that I did have a truck, but I sold it because that's when the truck market, and it still kind of is, but that's when the truck market was crazy. So I knew I wanted a different truck anyway, and I was able to sell that truck for a profit. So hey, can't beat that, right? But yeah, he helped get the new metal for the barn roof here. And then he gave me the fascia. That's what I was getting to. He gave me the fascia, so I still need to fix Graceland, the peacock aviary, and then now that I have the soffit and the fascia, I need to paint them to match the house, which is black. Take off the damaged stuff, put up the new stuff, and we'll be good to go. So it's been a lot of work and it's been a process, but I'm excited that we're almost to the finish line. Um, just a few like down limbs and stuff I still want to get to, but hey, the amount of money we've saved by doing everything ourselves is eye opening. I'll say that much because these contractors and companies, what they're quoting for like the simplest of jobs is pretty wild. But let me get caught up on these comments here. Sorry, y'all. I see some of y'all been dropping comments. Hey, Miss Renee, what's going on? Baby is here. We do have a newer video on YouTube, but the actual video dedicated to the baby drops next Wednesday. Miss Carolyn Nets, what's going on? Thank you for your compliment about the barn. All right, let's see what else we got here. Mine is for sale. What's for sale? Miss Londa, you talking about like your property? Hey, how's it going, Judy? Okay. Are you selling, Miss Londa? So, yeah, y'all, that's what I'm really going to be getting to. What's today? Friday. So tomorrow, Saturday, y'all know I have to watch college football. My Texas Longhorns are having a great season. Um, so after, I'll probably wake up early in the morning, get to work, watch the game, and then after the game, get back to work. Um, this is probably my least. No, spring's my favorite. Yeah, I would probably say this is probably my least favorite time of the year. Um, daylight time wise, right? So the sun is up at like 5:30, 5:45-ish. Oh, you sold your truck. Okay, okay, okay. Or your truck is for sale. I got you. I got you. Um, but it's dark here, y'all, at like 5 o'clock. You know, we're losing sunlight starting at 5:30. It's almost like you can't see. So yeah, you got to get it in early in the morning or you lose sunlight. So it's like shorter days, all right, which we know. But I'm on team daylight savings is pointless. I don't get it. Like I know in China there's no daylight savings. Like in China is larger than the US, right? Right? Or Asia is larger. Either rate, it's a big country. It's either the size of the US or larger. And no matter if you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, up north or south in that country, the time is the time. So, like, why can't we do that in the US or in the West, Europe and the US? I don't get it. Yes, the baby was born on November 6th. That's correct, Miss Anna. So when that video comes out next Wednesday, she'll be 2 weeks old because November the 6th was a Wednesday. So she'll be 2 weeks old next week. Arizona has no daylight savings. Is that true? I've never looked into that, but that's pretty cool if that's fact. We all should be like that. Is it because of their position in the country or something? Miss Londa, the truck I sold was a 2500. So I'm either going to be looking for the same thing or I really would like a dually, kind of like our guy Lester has at Longhorn Lester's, like his truck. So I'm on the market for like a 2500 or a dually like Lester's. Um, because we do need to be able to pull trailers and haul animals and get hay and stuff like that. Um, Short of a miracle and just having amazing neighbors, and then obviously paying for delivery, we've been able to still get stuff to the homestead. But I don't like asking for help, y'all. That's my problem. Hey Tommy, what's going on? Miss Tommy, we don't and shout out to Miss Tommy, y'all. She has a couple of channels on YouTube. You can find her on Facebook as well. But yeah, Miss Tommy, we used to plan our lives, and I said that. And when we started off, we used to go live bi-weekly on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, but we don't do that anymore. Natalie and I decided that we're going to upload videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, right? and then we'll go live at least once a week, but just like whenever. So, um, yeah, but yeah, I really want to dually because I don't like asking for help, y'all. I don't think it's a man thing. Maybe it is, but I don't know if who's into astrology and stuff. Maybe it's a Pisces thing. I don't know. But I just it just does something to my not ego but my soul. I don't know. I just if I'll figure it out. Like people that know me, whether in my personal life or my professional life, know that if I ask you for help, I've tried everything. I've thought of every possible solution. I've tried everything. So if I'm asking you for help, I like really need it. And when I do ask for help or when I'm like forced to ask for help, I think that's why people are willing to help Natalie and I because they know like I don't ask for help. So, oh, it was a vote. Everything should be a vote. So people in Arizona voted it out. Arizona, Hawaii don't have daylight savings. Okay, that's cool. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping to get a 2500 or a dually just so we can start hauling and I spoke about this in a recent video and I don't know where mom is. She's supposed to be joining me, but um I spoke about this in a recent video, y'all. But hey, how's it going, Miss Rhonda? We had a lot of projects slated for this year. So if you go back to a video we uploaded in like January or February, we were laying out all of our plans for the year. So if you remember, we were planning on this was going to be the year of like landscaping, right? So we were finally going to get to that piece of the property we've been putting off. So we were planning on finally starting our fruit orchard, making a cut flower garden. We wanted to make a vegetable garden. We had plans for a shade garden. I was finally going to get to the shop. My shop is probably like the only building on the property I haven't truly touched and organized yet. So we are going to get to the shop. Um, so many like cool things that we wanted to do. You remember on Egypt's chicken coop, we built that last November. So we're almost at we're about at a year of having the chicken coop. Which I feel like I want to do a year review on how the chicken coop's been doing since the build, but we life happened, so we didn't really get to any of that stuff, right? So of course, baby Pharaoh had his health complications, and we ended up needing the open heart surgery way sooner than we thought it was going to happen. So his open heart surgery took place. Then we found out we were pregnant with the baby. Then we found and I was traveling a lot for work for like 7 months out of the year, which was way more than I thought I would be traveling. I was traveling for work. Then for maybe about 2 to 3 months, mom was traveling for work. So life just happened and we couldn't get to our projects, but it's all right. Y'all know us. We're gonna get it done. We are going to get it done. Yeah, I'm seeing people talking about daylight savings. Southwest one. Yeah, yeah, it had to do with farming originally. Florida voted it out too. The governor vetoed it. I didn't know about that, Miss Londa. That must be before our time in Florida. We've been in Florida for about going on 6 years now. How's it going, Miss Jensen? Miss Blackburn, how's it going? Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, Miss Blackburn, you're right. It's in scripture. I just man, asking for help is my it's like my Achilles heel. I need to do better. Hey, how's it going, Miss Susan? You're not late. We're not that deep into things yet. Miss Tommy, I agree. The projects will be there. And they still are there, just waiting for us. We wanted to put a porch on Egypt's chicken coop. That's what I was getting at. I forgot to finish that sentence. a porch. We wanted to put a porch with an overhang with enough room for rockers so that if we're sitting at the chicken coop, we're looking back at the house. And at this time of day, the sun will be behind us. Like you can see the sun, right? Like this way. You see that? The sun is right in my face right now. So if we had a porch on the chicken coop, I could be going live from the chicken coop with no sun in my face, looking back at the house, right? So still projects that we want to get done. It'll happen. Yeah, getting dark early is horrible. Hey Satin, how's it going? Congratulations on the new baby girl. Health and blessings, entire family. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder, Miss Londa. I see we have about 20 likes and stuff like that. I don't know if that's Facebook or just YouTube, but thank you for everyone that's liked or hearted the live. Really appreciate that. So yeah, the projects that we have executed, my goal with all of these things were make it better, right? How can we make it better? Everything that we've built, and we try to do everything DIY. The only thing on our property since we've been here that we've hired out is we hired out when the house got painted white and black, because sometimes you just gotta know when to hire the professionals. We what's funny is the people we hired when they came to paint the house, the sprayer that they used is the exact same sprayer we have. So part of us was like, man, we could have just done this ourselves. But no, we knew better. Sometimes you got to know when to hire a professional, and it comes with a warranty. So like if something gets messed up on the house, like it did with the hurricane, we could call them, they'll come fix it, all that good stuff, right? And the only other thing we hired out, and this was before YouTube and Facebook, but we remodeled the house when we bought it. Like 75% of the house we remodeled, and we hired that out as well. Same reason, you got to know when I hate spending the money, but you got to know when to bring in the professionals, man. Louisiana's last year. They say closed mouths don't get fed, but I'll starve myself before I ask. I have to exhaust every. Yep, that's me. That's me, Miss Tommy. Same thing. Same thing. Like if I have to ask it, I need it. Miss Blackburn, the video for the baby drops next Wednesday, the 20th. And I just want to apologize to y'all beforehand, because if you watched our last upload, which uploaded on Wednesday 2 days ago, I mentioned that our very next upload would be the baby's video, but I lost track of time. So we actually have a video dropping tomorrow that's not about the baby. So the baby video will be on next Wednesday once again. Miss Marianne, how's it going? Mom and baby are doing well. That's probably why she's not out here yet. She said she's joining me, y'all. So I'm not trying to finesse you. If you're a Natalie fan or a Mama fan, she's coming, or at least she's supposed to be. Nope, Miss Thomas, Sandra Thomas. This isn't a replay. Live right now. And in case someone is watching the replay, this is Friday, November 15th. It is currently 5:06 Eastern. And I'm saying this because a lot of times we get the comments from the replay, and people are commenting as if we're live at the moment. And every now and then there will be someone that like gets mad or frustrated around like, why aren't we responding to them? But it's because you're watching the replay. We're not live anymore. So hopefully dropping the date and time in there, I'll let you know, like, oh, okay, I'm watching the replay. Yep, the prep, Miss Therese. I hope I'm saying that right. Burton, you're exactly right. All of the taping and covering the windows, and all that prep, man, they made it look easy because they do it for a living, probably right. Um, but yeah, you got to know when to bring in the professionals. Miss Carol, the video that's dropping tomorrow is about the peacocks the work that we've been doing on the aviary. So that's still a work in progress, but we're updating everyone on that tomorrow, because outside of questions about the baby, the number one question we're seeing in our comments right now by far, like not even close, is questions about Elvis and Priscilla, our peacock and peahen, if we've been able to, get them home again. So we'll be addressing that in tomorrow morning, the video that's going to drop tomorrow morning. Miss Sadie, you love her laugh. You talking about Natalie's laugh? I see Miss Tommy said you hire out electrical. I want to learn electrical, there's two things that I would love to learn: electrical, so then I could do that myself. And I would also love to learn how to weld, so that anything that needs to be fixed around here for either of those things, I could do myself. Miss Judy Rogers, fan of the entire family. Thank you so much. Watching from Maryland. Thank you, Miss James. D Jackson, did I begin work on the aviary? I did. That's going to be tomorrow morning's video. Tomorrow's Saturday, right, y'all? Yeah. So that's going to be tomorrow morning's video. I'll upload it to YouTube and I'll drop the link on Facebook so you could get to YouTube. Just so y'all know, if you're a Facebook person, first of all, like I see some Facebook people in here right now. Like Miss Becky, I see you. Sandra Thomas, I see you. Miss Marianne, I see you. Like, if you're a Facebook person, Susan, I see you. The reason we don't put the actual video on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Facebook, is because the way they push the video for us just doesn't work out. And for some reason, a lot of people still say that they don't see the videos. So, like so many other channels, we found that it's easier to just put the thumbnail on Facebook with a link in the comments for you to go to YouTube. The cool thing about YouTube is you don't have to have an account to watch the video, but you do have to have an account to comment, right? And it's just a Gmail account and it's free. Creating an account on YouTube and subscribing on YouTube, it's free, right? So there's no additional cost or anything like that. But for so many of us content creators, I don't care what kind of video you make, Facebook just isn't, content creator friendly in the past year or two. I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully they get it together. Watching from Virginia, welcome. I see we have Connecticut in the house. Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Hey, we ain't gonna get into politics, but y'all got some stuff to figure out, don't y'all? Don't y'all have someone in Bucks County that doesn't want to concede a race? Is that a senator or I think it's a Senate seat? No, Congress. Either way, y'all still have some votes to count. I'm on both at the same time. Okay. Yeah, so many of you are on Facebook and YouTube, and yeah, Miss Tommy, I see you gave up on Facebook. So many of you are on both, and you'll watch on both, or I don't know if it's fair to say you'll watch on both, but you comment on both, which I appreciate. I'll go through the Facebook comments and I'll be like, wait, I saw this person commented on YouTube as well. So we really appreciate you engaging on both. Maine in the house. Good evening, Miss Rita. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. Miss Anna. Yep, Facebook has gone to dumpster in the past few years. Marticus. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. First time commenter, love the videos. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Strictly YouTube here. Yeah, so YouTube is just creator friendly. Not only when it comes to, the way a creator can engage, right? But also in the way that maybe it's just an illusion, but we have a lot of support and or ways to better understand the platform and algorithm, right? Like, no one 100% understands the algorithm, but you understand it better on YouTube than Facebook for sure. So Killeen, Texas, not far from my old stomping grounds. Can y'all hear Bo? Yep, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, so Clean's not that far from my hometown. Mark made a rap for his wife. Miss Karen said Congress. Okay. Myrtle Beach in the house. I didn't know Mark made a rap for his wife. What I will say is that Mark might be. I don't know, y'all. He's changing. Mark is changing, and hopefully, if he's changing, that means Facebook will change. We'll see. But Mark is changing. That stuff he said when he was in Washington D.C. about 2 months ago, and that message he dropped. I don't think he's the same Mark. Thoughts on Starlink? We love it. Um, Before we had Starlink, we couldn't even go live because the internet that's available in this area is so horrible. So horrible. Like we legit could not go live. But ever since we've had Starlink, that's why we could go live. Before we had Starlink, uploading a video, and I'm not exaggerating, y'all, it would take 20 hours to get a video to upload to YouTube and Facebook. Ever since we had Starlink, I can get a video uploaded to me lightning fast, probably in about 30 to 40 minutes, like from start to finish, right? If you've ever uploaded a video to YouTube, I'm talking about like the upload, the checks, all the things, probably about 30 to 40 minutes. It's not bad. Mr. White, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I want to say in a comment, you said you and your wife are watchers of our channel. So we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all a lot. Washington State. Yeah. Houston is hot and sticky for sure, Miss Deborah. I do not have a link to Starlink. Um, yeah, I don't have a link to Starlink. We just now what I will say, and I'm sure this is different for every area, but it took us about 14 to 16 months to get Starlink. From the time we like put in our deposit and got on their waiting list to the time they actually were able to get it to us was about 14 months or so, 14, 15 months. Hopefully it's faster by now. I think it has to do with where you live, so we're out in the sticks of Florida. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. But you if you're just considering it, I would go ahead and look into like how long the wait is so that if nothing else, if you're considering it, going ahead and getting on the waiting list so that you're not, you just start the clock already. Yeah, well, actually, in North Carolina, Miss Tommy, you might be able to get it faster because there's such a focus on that area right now. For obvious reasons that maybe specifically for you, they might be prioritizing, the Carolinas. So it's worth looking into. South Africa, how's it going? Wow, Jennifer from South Africa, thank you for joining. Miss Terry, this is live. It's not a replay. We're about 30 minutes in, so you haven't missed much. But yeah, so I go on tangents, y'all. Y'all should know that. That's why I'm waiting on mom. Like, where you at? She keeps me on topic, right? If it's just me, I bounce around. So, but the dog kennel, the goat playground, the aviary, the barn roof, all of the things we're fixing that were damaged from the hurricane, we're trying our hardest to make them better and improve them in ways that the next hurricane, especially of that magnitude, we're a little bit more prepared for from like an engineering lens. Because I tell y'all what, Uncle Jay and I were like walking around with our chest out, shoulders high, because after Hurricane Milton, which was a 100-year hurricane, 100 years or more hurricane, that chicken coop we built last year, perfect. No damage. Chickens were chilling. Like no roof damage, no just no damage. So that made us feel good because we were like, we knew, or that was confirmation that we built it right. And B, a lot of times in my videos, believe it or not, like whenever we do construction or DIY videos, there's usually always people in the comments. Not many, not many. We're very blessed to overall have a very supportive community, and we love and appreciate y'all so much because I see some, not all content creators can say that. So many people upload videos and people could be mean. So overall, we get amazing comments, but every now and then, people are like, you know you're doing too much, or you overbuilt it, or you didn't do it, you didn't have to do all that, or you could have done this, you could have done that, blah 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 blah, right? But like I always say, if you're an OG, I always say do it right the first time. you know Yo, from San Antonio, Texas, Miss Sylvia, what's going on? I'm not sure how long you've been around, Miss Sylvia, but I am from San Antonio, North Side. Went to John Jay Science and Engineering Academy on the north side of San Antonio, but lived over by Six Flags, La Cantera area, Helotes, pretty much. Um, Build it right the first time, right? So, will it look like overkill sometimes? Yeah, it might look like overkill sometimes, but like this last hurricane, seeing the way that coop did is worth it. It's worth it, So I don't want to have to fix anything else again. So the aviary, I'm building it even stronger this time around. The dog kennel added hurricane ties and all type of stuff to it. The goat playground, same thing, like um, using way more reinforcements and stuff like that. So the goal is to do it right the first time, and I learned that from my dad. He was in the army, right? As was I, but um, do it right the first time. Don't skimp, don't take shortcuts. Don't take the lazy way out. You're only creating more work for yourself on the long run. I also really try to like instill in our children, not only doing it right the first time, but the why, the importance of it, right? And how it helps you in the long run. Because if you do something halfway or temporary, man, you're gonna end up touching it two, three, four, five times, right? And now it actually costs you more money. So doing it right the first time might seem expensive on the front end, but when you think about long term, you're saving money. And that is another one of my classic tangents. Your mama's not here to keep me in line, y'all. Miss Deborah, what's going on? Yes, we are live. So you can try to want companies reach out to him. Yeah, y'all. Miss Tommy's. Someone must have brought up sponsorships. If you've been with us for any amount of time, you probably have noticed that we don't do sponsorships. And if you're a content creator like Miss Tommy, and some others that are on here, okay, Alamo Ranch. I know exactly where that is, Miss Sylvia. My brother used to live in Alamo Ranch, but now they live out over, I forgot what they call it now. Past Taft High School. They built that whole area up. He lives out there now. Is it Brandeis out there now? I don't know. But yeah, love San Antonio. Um, we don't do sponsorships, and it's not because we think we're too good for sponsorships, and it's definitely not because we don't want the money. um because we would love to have the money because it would help with the repairs and help with the animal feed and help with so much on the property and even help with bills, right? Who am I kidding? So it's not because of that either. um the reason we don't do sponsors on our channel at this point, because I'm not saying we'll never do them, but at this point is because, you know, a lot of times the product just really doesn't resonate with our audience. right? Um, there's a lot of emails, and it will blow your mind the amount of emails you receive. I can only imagine how many emails Miss Tommy receives. Like it could blow your mind the amount of emails we receive on a daily basis. Um, so yeah, we don't entertain them because we don't feel like it resonates with you guys, and we're not at a point where we feel like we I don't know. 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 We just don't do them. And that's that's not a shot at anyone that does do sponsored ads because not only do you get free product, but once your channel is at a certain size, you also get paid, right? So that's how so many of the channels in the farming niche and the homestead niche, or this lifestyle, right? If they're doing social media full time, that's how they support their family, y'all. So I will go ahead and throw in there that if you watch a channel that in the middle of their video or at any point in their video they do a sponsored ad, don't get mad at them and don't hate on them, like for real, because most likely they're a full-time content creator and that's how they support what you're watching, right? You have to remember YouTube is free, Facebook is free, TikTok is free, X is free. Is there any platform someone has to pay for? You know, if you're paying, it's by choice. But the content you get to watch on your TV or your tablet or your phone, that content creator is uploading it for free. So outside of the little bit of money that some people might make from AdSense, the majority of your money is going to be made from those sponsored ads. And there's other ways to make money as well, but please don't hate on channels that do it. You know, they need to do that so they could keep giving you that quality content. We're just not at that point yet, and I think that would be my second tangent of this life. Yeah, we have an old Florida house, Miss Londa. We're the second owners, but this house, and I spoke about this in a video, over engineered. When we bought this property, all the inspections, they all were like blown away at how over engineered this house was. Um, and during Milton, I mean, if the roof wouldn't have flown off the barn and come and hit the house would have just been perfectly fine. So, hey, Miss Leona Simmons, I see you. You're in Florida as well, and thank you. We will be uploading a video about baby girl next Wednesday. But yes, though the new houses are just thrown together. That last hurricane or burst or whatever they called it in Houston, I can't remember. But whenever that happened in Houston, it was this year, 2024. I saw on TikTok that there was a house, you know, in Texas, they don't do cinder block. It's all stick. So after that hurricane or whatever, uh the house just slowly fell over. And that's just crazy to me. Like how I don't know. So, you know, Natalie and I, our house before this, when we lived in Hernando, Mississippi, right outside of Memphis, Tennessee, before we moved to Florida, we had a new build house and we liked it. And of course, the house was beautiful, but those new houses have more problems than old houses. I'm telling you, like it's crazy. So the house was beautiful and we liked it, but ever since that experience, we said we will not buy a new build unless it's like a custom house and we can like literally watch from start to finish. But we prefer fixer uppers or like, you know, old good bones, as they say, good houses with good bones that we can, you know, just, you know, renovate. All right, Miss Tommy, I see you're saying you haven't done one in a while. Yep. Congrats on hitting 20K. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't celebrate that or make any type of post or make any type of fuss about that. Not because we're not grateful. So let me go ahead and get that out the way. I could feel mom looking at me and she's not even out here. It's not because we're not grateful. It's just because we're just on the journey, right? Like we appreciate each milestone because the statistics on people that even make it above 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is really low. And then you get to 10,000 subscribers, that number drops even lower. then 20,000 and above, it is definitely an accomplishment. So thank you. That's just how I am. I don't really celebrate milestones and make a big fuss about things. But we do appreciate each and every single one of you. Test the product before you put it on your channel. I think that's missed opportunities for you guys. Just make sure the product is what it says it is. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Um, I think another reason we don't do sponsored ads is I love mutual relationships. Maybe this is a good way to put it. I love mutual relationships. So if Natalie and I do a sponsored ad just because we want their product, well, that's not mutual because we just took their product knowing that we would never A, buy it ourselves, and B, if we wouldn't buy it ourselves, why would we push it on our subscribers? Because some of this stuff is expensive, right? Like, you know, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make anyone mad. That's why I also said support channels that do sponsorships. They need it. They do it for a living, y'all. As many of you know, Natalie and I work off property, and we're very blessed. We've been in our career fields for 13, 14 years. Started at the bottom, have worked our way up. Truly, truly blessed. Um, wow. Big Mike is back there knocking a tree over. That's a strong boy, y'all. His horns are like off the screen. My arm off the screen. He's back there pushing a little young tree over. That's crazy. But that's why that's another reason why we don't do the sponsored ads. I think it's fair to say we don't do content creation full time. But best believe if your boy was a full timer, y'all will be getting one ad a video. I'm just gonna keep it 100% with you. You would be getting one ad a video, and I would figure out a way. The difference is like I would figure out a way to make ads in a video seamless, almost to a point where you didn't even know you were watching an ad. That's how I would do it personally because I enjoy the storytelling and writing, and I would try my hardest to figure that out. But yeah. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm catching up on comments. Miss Sonia Rogers, how's it going? Y'all, what I will tell y'all is when y'all see this video of this baby on Wednesday, she is big. She is big. Now, y'all know that baby Pharaoh had his heart condition, which put a stunt on his growth on the front end, which he's catching up. And some of you have noticed in videos, ever since his surgery, not only has he hit a growth spurt, and this is going to be in Wednesday's video as well. He's hit a growth spurt. He's on the chart now, which is amazing. He's putting on weight. He's getting height. But we're predicting that probably by the time she turns 1 years old, he she's probably going to be bigger than him, which is so crazy. She's a big girl. She's our biggest child yet. So we have 4 children. In case you're new here, we have a 10-year-old Egypt Rose. We have a 5-year-old Sahara Jade. We have a 18 going on 19-month-old boy, Pharaoh Memphis, and we have this 1 week, 2-week-old little girl. She'll be 2 weeks old next Wednesday, and she's our biggest baby yet. Yeah, the power banks. Now the power banks are expensive, but the reason I'm okay with the power banks is because they are they do relate to our content, right? So off grid, homestead, farming, it is relevant. And most likely, if someone is watching our content, that is something that is relevant to them as well. Because a lot of times on a farm or a homestead, and obviously if you're off grid, if you're in the garden, you may not have power. So if you're off in your property building something, a power bank is clutch because you have a power source. Now you could bring your tools out there with you, right? Um, for example, so they are expensive, but they are relevant. Yep, yep. Someone else was mentioning the free entertainment, so they're okay with the ads. I agree. Yes, Marticus. It was Hurricane Beryl when I was talking about that hurricane in Houston where the house just fell over. Y'all can see I'm pretty behind on comments. I'm catching up though, I promise. My sister had a house built and they had to stay on the people. Yeah, yeah. If we ever built a new house, I'm talking about I would want to be there every day, and I mean it, because I want to see the walls go up. I want to see the electrical and plumbing go in before they cover it with sheetrock. I'm I'm I want to see everything. Oh yeah, Miss Londa. Well, that's the channel right there. I keep saying Miss Londa, but that's Adventures with Me and T. They're on Facebook and YouTube as well. Show them some love. They're one of our Florida neighbors. What's the name of the tree with the fuzz? I am catching up on comments. Someone may have already answered that question for you, but that is a tree that is very popular in the Southeast United States, but it is actually from Australia, and it is called bottle brush. Now, the bottle brush tree comes in many different forms. We have the weeping variety. So our bottle brush tree weeps, but you can also get it in a bush, a shrub, or like a standard tree. But I remember when we moved to Florida 5, almost 6 years ago, um, we were traveling the countryside because I promise y'all, we went coast to coast in Florida. I went from knowing nothing about Florida. I felt like I knew the whole state because it took us a year to find this property. We went coast to coast. And I kept seeing that tree and it just stuck in my mind because I just always thought it was so beautiful. So when we were getting to starting some landscaping on this property, I said, "Man, I have to find that tree." And I was able to hunt it down, and beautiful tree. But yeah, it's called the bottle brush. Our neighbors behind us, y'all, and I've never shown this on camera. When we're filming, I try my hardest not to capture too much of our neighbors that are, or closer, especially on the backside. But she's a breeder of miniature Highlands. So she has beautiful stock and her cows are so beautiful. I almost want one, but I could see some of them right now. And maybe I could ask her permission if she'll let us do a video or just get some footage of them. But her cows are beautiful and they're like playing. I could see them off in the distance playing in the pasture. Beautiful. Yo, Armani, man, I'm super behind. That was at 5:29. Okay, I'm catching up, I promise. Armani, what's up? Miss Alfred, Broussard, Alfred, what's going on? Um, Miss Deborah says she gets what I'm saying. That was probably about uh sponsors, I'm sure. Miss Edwards, subscribe to Adventures with Me and T. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check on Mama, man. I don't know where she at. Oh, is that a fact? The more children you have, the bigger they are at birth. I never knew that. Lawyer family, always happy to see your latest videos. I don't know if it helps your algorithm, but I share your video anytime. Yeah, so I actually learned this from Jason Smith, over at Cog Hill Farm. But actually sharing, like, if there's a content creator that you really like, sharing their content, hitting share is actually the best way to support them. Comments and likes signal to the algorithm that people are engaging with the content, but when you share it, you're exposing others to that content, which means you're drawing in traffic, and that's what social media platforms care about. because at the end of the day, the way they make their money is through advertisement. So the longer people stay on their platform, the more money they make. And of course, if a channel is monetized, there's a revenue split, blah, 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 blah. But the more traffic a video draws, and then the attention span of their viewers, the longer you can hold them in there, the better. So actually the best way to support your favorite creator is to share their content um out with others. Baby Pharaoh, so adorable listening to him start talking melts my heart. Yeah, he's talking a lot. He as y'all saw in a recent upload, his favorite word right now is yeah. Is it yeah? Yeah, it's yeah. He recently started saying uh-huh. Um, what's funny, and I don't know if I've caught this on video yet, but he calls me daddy, he calls Natalie mama or ma, or he calls me daddy or dada. But recently, he's been calling me bae, which I don't care. I would prefer him to call me dada or daddy or dad, but he calls me bae, and he calls me bae because that's what Natalie calls me, and he's picked up on that. And he's our second child to do that because when Sahara was his age, she called me Bay also for the same reason. Natalie calls me Bay. They hear her calling me Bay, so they start calling me Bay. It's kind of funny. Hey, did y'all see in the last video that I added footage of Natalie throwing up? I didn't see, and I could have missed it, but I didn't see anybody comment about that. I just knew that y'all were going to be on my head about adding that because Natalie was. She said some. Um, Congrats on the sweet little girl and the increase in subscribers. Thank you. I used my solar bank after Helene. Okay. I'm so glad. Yeah. See, that's a perfect example. Those power banks are worth it and they're relevant to the content that we create. So why not? We did have someone tell us, I see Miss Kathleen Gray, I see your comment. We did have someone tell us that they enjoy our content, but they don't care for the music. Kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie. But, one of the things about content creation, if you're interested in creating content or whatever, is you can't make everybody happy, right? So they were very nice. It was a nice comment because they said they enjoy our content. They were just saying they didn't care for the music, but we get more comments about people that enjoy the music versus that don't. So, but I like the music, so that's why we do it. Okay, I see there's a couple people in here that say they have power banks and they like it. um Miss Kathy Gray, your farm and buildings are high quality. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. We appreciate that. Love the bottle brush trees. Can't have them here in Michigan. Yeah, yeah. You're right. They won't do well up there. Matt from Demolition Ranch paid for a retaining wall at Bunker Branding, and it was built to spec. Most of it didn't most of it didn't have the concrete blocks. Didn't his house get destroyed in those tornadoes? Or was it his barn? He had some damage from those tornadoes. I haven't seen his content. Let me put the comment I'm talking about, y'all, so y'all don't think I'm crazy. I haven't seen any of his content since the tornado. So I'm sure by now he's repaired and fixed it up and stuff, but he makes cool content as well. Have I seen Arms Family Mini Cow Maggie? Yes. That cow is super small. But she's cute though. She's very cute. I don't even know if she's considered a mini. That's like a mini micro or something. It's like next level when it comes to genetics. Um, Fluffy Feather Farms has awesome mini Highlands and miniature donkeys. Yeah, the mini Highlands are super cute, y'all. Like super cute. We were, they moved in there probably about a year ago. Oh, actually, like a year this week, I think. And they kind of changed our perspective on Highlands in Florida because at first we were like, oh, it's too hot here. maybe that's not the right thing to do. They'll be miserable, blah 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 blah. But after seeing their highlands and all that good stuff, they do perfectly fine here in Florida. You would think they would be hot or miserable, but the highlands act they do okay. Miss Valerie came from a family of six girls. You're all in 6 pound weight. Trina, what's going on? I think I also saw my dad on here earlier. Yep, he's saying yeah to everything. Um, oh yeah, so that's true. That's true. Engagement is engagement, y'all. So like a lot of times when people are arguing in the comments, content creators don't care. Please keep arguing. Please, because YouTube don't know if it's a good comment, a bad comment, an indifferent comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Engagement is engagement. So, the more engagement there is on a video, that helps as well. But once again, sharing appears to be the best way. But comments help. And thank you for sharing our content, Miss Tommy. Truly appreciate you. Ginger Baker, your youngest brother was 10 pounds 6 ounces. Wow. Okay. Maybe in a 10 baby. Miss Charlene, how's it going? Okay. Okay, I'm catching up on the comments now. I see people saying they would have kicked my butt. Yeah. They would have kicked my butt about putting that in the video. Um, yeah, I know exactly how long it was because obviously I do the editing. 11 seconds. I put 11 seconds of mom throwing up in the video. I knew she was gonna get mad about that. Will, what's going on? Tomorrow morning, Will, we're uploading a video, and I've already mentioned this on the front end of our live. I know I said that our very next upload would be the baby video, but I misspoke. So tomorrow morning, Saturday, the 16th, we're uploading a video, and it's about the work we're doing on Graceland, the Peacock Aviary. And then the baby video will be the following Wednesday. Okay, maybe that's who I was thinking of. Flair. Flair had his workshop was destroyed. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I use Epidemic Sound. So Epidemic Sound is the music that all the music that I have comes from there, but you could find all their music. It's on Apple Music and Spotify and even on YouTube. But if you use it, you're going to get, a copyright strike or you're going to get flagged. So in order to use music in your videos, there's many different services that you could pay for, and that's where we get our music from. And it just helps, like Miss Tommy said, it helps with the storytelling, and it also helps set the vibe of the video. Or part of the storytelling sometimes is like, what emotion are you trying to express in the video at that moment, right? So video music helps with that as well, because you can like express that with that music. Okay, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Y'all see I cut my hair. But thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it about the music. Um, we love the Smith family over at Cog Hill. Every time I see Jason in person, I always try to give him his flowers. Because he's one of the Homestead channels I started off watching. Like that was like my gateway into like Homestead content. So much of what him and his wife Brooke have done has been an inspiration to Natalie and I. And that's obvious, right? Like we have a emu. How many people have an emu? Well, we have one because they got Nugget, and like less than a year later, we got Frankie because we wanted one, but we never knew anyone that had a emu. And then when they got it and we saw how it was going, we were like, okay, we think we could do that. So we got our emu at 6 weeks old, and she was this big when we brought her home, and y'all know how big she is now. Frankie's huge. Yep, I see some comments going back and forth about being a content creator. Y'all, I promise you I'm not exaggerating. I'll show the files. My last 3 videos, I've had anywhere from 3 hours to 5 hours of footage. And I narrow all that down anywhere from to a 20-minute to 25-minute video. So I'm taking 3 hours of footage. One of them was 5 hours of footage, and I'm getting it down to 20 to 25 minutes, right? So just imagine how much stuff I would love to share, but I don't, and I have to cut it out, and I don't want to cut it out. But you're trying to you got to keep people's attention, right? So that's part of the editing that's fun. But also, I would love to just upload raw footage. Like I always give a salute to like a lot of my content creator friends, like Brandon Eddy, for example. Brandon edits his videos, but for the most part, they're like pretty raw. You know what I mean? So like he might upload a 30, 40, or hour long video because he keeps a lot of stuff in his videos that I would probably cut out. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I just love the editing part of it. But I would love to just say, all right, here's raw footage and upload it. But I don't know if y'all would enjoy that the same, honestly. Southwest Florida, Miss Leona with the full moon. I can't see the moon. I can't see the moon from where I'm sitting, but I can see this beautiful sky. I wish I could flip it around. Can I flip it around? Nah, it'll be too grainy. You won't see it. North Central Louisiana. How's it going, Miss Charlene? Miss Debbie Brown. Yeah, Natalie will get me back for putting that in the video. I know. Miss Jane Robbins from Canada. How's it going? Yes. Elvis and Priscilla are peacocks. Our peacock and peahen are they fly off far somewhere, y'all. But at least once or twice a day they come on back onto our property. And we they have food and water available. So I don't know if they're just not having luck finding food out there, or they're not getting full, or they can't find water out there. I don't know what it is, but Elvis and Priscilla, they've been coming back on property to eat. And so many of you left that comment. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn this light on. Natalie, you coming? Wow. You coming? I thought it would come. Natalie's being shy, y'all. I'm gonna try to get her out here. Y'all probably heard me asking her if she's coming, but this light should make it a little better. We need to get an official setup, something like official for when we go live, so I can use my better camera so that what you're seeing is clear, and I can use a microphone so even that's clear. Jane Robbins, everything on both your farms is so beautiful. I think you're talking about our farm in Cog Hill. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Appreciate your kind words. All right, I'm almost caught up, y'all. I think. Okay. Brown Brigade. Yes, I saw that today. Was that today's video? Today's Friday, right? So yeah, it was today's video. I did see that they're getting a new animal at Cog Hill Farm. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I really don't. Um, not that I would say anything anyway. but I genuinely don't know what the new animal is. I haven't asked. Miss Valerie, thank you so much for your kind words. We really appreciate that. Gator Saw, what's going on? Miss Blackburn. Miss Blackburn, Brandon loves the raw videos. And I'm to be honest with you, YouTube is really pushing for excuse me, YouTube is really pushing for longer videos. And I think people love longer videos because what we're seeing in the analytics is that more and more and more people are beginning to watch their videos on their TV versus their cell phone, laptop, or tablet, computer, whatever. So as more and more people watch YouTube videos from their TV, they're more comfortable and okay with watching um, longer videos. So Brandon doesn't edit down as much, and it helps them have those longer videos, your 30, 35, 40, 45 minute videos. Um, I don't know. I'll think about it. I saw someone say they would love to see raw video. I'll see. I'll see what I could do. Miss Valerie said it. Miss Sando said it. Um, yeah, y'all. If you go back to when we first started uploading and sharing on social media, Egypt was like, to me, she looked like a baby, but she's grown at least two to 2.5 feet from the time we started sharing to like today. She's grown at least 2 to 2.5 feet. She's grown a lot. She shot up. We had to buy a whole new wardrobe for her this summer, and it looks like we'll probably have to buy her another new wardrobe before the end of this year. But obviously, the good news is, those hand-me-downs go to Sahara for the most part, unless Egypt's like totally destroyed it. Those hand-me-downs go to Sahara, so it still gets used. When did we have our little girl? November 6th, Wednesday, November 6th. Take over Achilles' porch. I don't want to jinx myself, but last night my grandma and I were out here barbecuing, and I was like, Man, there's no mosquitoes out here." I don't know if it's because it's starting to like get a little colder at night, Miss Londa, or what, but I'm out here tonight and there's no mosquitoes, so not complaining. Um, Blue Neon Moon, what's going on? Okay, I see some guesses. I see mini horse. I see pony. Why didn't I think of that? Y'all, I legit, as I was watching that video earlier, I could not think of I couldn't think of like the animal, but y'all might be onto something. Y'all might be onto something. I should set up my lives in the shop. I could do that. Yeah, I've never thought about it, but we could do that. Mike, what's going on, Mr. Porter? Um, yes, I watch on my TV, but comment on my phone. I do the same thing. Yeah, I do the same thing. If I'm watching someone's live or I'm watching their video, I'll open, that video on my phone as well so that I could comment. Working. Okay, I see people confirming that they do watch videos from their TV. Tammy, what's going on? We are still live. Miss Retha, how's it going? Miss Charlene, November 6th. That's your grandson's birthday. Happy belated birthday. Okay, I see someone was taking a guess at sheep. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I caught up. Okay, I see someone said they watch from their PC. Um, a friend for Leroy. We get that comment a lot. So some of you may not know this. It depends on when you started your journey, but um we started when we got our pigs, we had two. We did have a male and female pig, but we had to put down the female because she had an ulcer. Is that what it was? An ulcer? No. I I think it was an ulcer. No, it wasn't an ulcer. She had something wrong with her medically, and we tried vet intervention, but it was just getting way too expensive. The money we were putting into her, and it was getting worse. So we had to put her down. Hernia. You see, you would think I live here. I live this life. You would think I would remember that. But thank you, Miss Londa. Not an ulcer. See, I'm thinking about Cog Hill's video still. The new animal they're getting has ulcers, I believe, or struggles with that. But yes, Miss Deborah, thank you. It was a hernia. So she had a hernia, and we tried, and it just kept coming back and getting worse and larger. So we had to put her down. But he is definitely ready for a female friend. He likes to have fun time with pickle barrels. So, you know, the pickle barrels, the big barrels that his water's in, or like the big barrel that the water comes out for Egypt's chicken coop. Yeah, he likes to have fun time with those. He crushed two of them already. So now the one that we have in there now with him, we put like hot wire around it so that he can't try to have fun time with it. So he can drink water, but he can't try to like crush it via fun time, because you know obviously he'll get shocked. So yeah, he definitely wants a female friend, like for sure. He has hit maturity. Miss Tammy, we have not shown baby girl on this live. We will have a video coming out on Wednesday about baby girl. Wow. Now this type of comment makes my day. You know, sometimes it could be a challenge uploading videos because there's a lot of work that goes into it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and if you're a content creator on here, you know this firsthand. But he sometimes you don't always feel the ROI, right? Uh and you put in all that work and you edit the video and you upload the video and you're excited and you're like 100 views, like what? And then, you know, if you stay consistent, your channel does grow. What they say about consistency isn't a lie. But you know, those 100 views will slowly turn into 500, and then it'll turn into 1,000. But one thing that people don't tell you about YouTube is a long play. If you want to do YouTube easily, you shouldn't even like 3 years minimum before you see any like legitimate growth. And are there people that get lucky? Yes, but for the vast majority, and the stats show this and prove it, for most people, it's going to take anywhere from 3 to 4 years before their channel actually gains traction. And you know, that's when most people find you and you start to grow. And so in a process that takes 3 to 4 years, Natalie and I just hit 2 years. We hit 2 years in October, but we didn't start consistently uploading until January. So technically, we don't hit 2 years until January, but it takes time. But yeah, once again, thank you for that comment. It's comments like that we really appreciate because that makes it worth it. Somebody said, is that Terry Taylor? He's really big. What kind of pig is he? He's a Duroc cross. So he's a heritage breed pig. He's crossed with another heritage breed. Um, so our pigs are meant for um, they're meat pigs, but heritage breed pigs you also outside of meat you could get some good fat content on there as well. Get the lard and all that good stuff, but um, we love heritage breed pigs because they actually serve a purpose. Um, they're not pets, right? So whenever he does get his female friend, that purpose will be fulfilled. All right, Cat's Tiny Kitchen, have a good night. Baby girl is doing amazing, Tara. That's where mom is right now. That's why she hasn't come out. She's feeding her. And not only is she the largest child we've had, she's the greediest. Man, she just eats and eats and eats and eats and eats. And mom breastfeeds, so shout out to her. Cause man, that baby can eat. Roseanne, it takes time to grow a channel. Cog Hill has been uploading for years to get where they are. Yeah, Cog Hill has been uploading for 8, almost 9 years. And you know what's crazy? If you've been on YouTube long enough, then you know like there's like classes, right? Um Candy Corso had an accident. Oh man, sorry to hear that, but you got it cleaned up. Um Will you be sending them off to be butchered, or are you going to try it yourself? At the Oki Homestead Expo next year for sure, we plan on learning how to butcher. So the expo is in March, I want to say, in Pryor, Oklahoma. So we plan on learning. My goal in the next year, so 2025, is to try to go to at least two at minimum classes on how to butcher because butchering is expensive. So if you can learn how to do it yourself, you save a lot of money. So to answer your question, Miss Tommy, as of right now, we pay somebody a USDA butcher, but we want to learn to do it ourselves. But yeah, Cog Hill started their channel at the same time or around the same time as like Sow the Land. I believe his name is also Jason. What's the other guy? The guy with the big channel in the Carolinas? Somebody's gonna drop it in the comments. Um, he started at that time. Dutch, Daniel Arms. So Cog Hill Farms, Arms Family Homestead, Dutch, at Keeping It Dutch. I already said Soda Land. Is it Justin or Dustin? What's the name of that channel, y'all? The one that was impacted by the hurricane. His channel has like 1 million subs. Justin Rhodes. There we go. Thank you. Thunderstick Homestead and Ministry. How's it going, y'all? And Miss Rita, I see you. Miss Tommy, yeah, Justin. Yeah, so all of them started YouTube around the same time, right? And I always look at them, that group, that circle, as a great example of how growth happens. Because Justin's channel is over 1 million subscribers. Daniel is at like 960, so he's almost at 1 million. Dutch is almost at 500,000. Cog Hill is at like 225. Soda Land is like somewhere between 250 and 300. So they all started around the same time, but you see how their channel sizes are way different than each other. So that's a great example of like how growth works on YouTube. But the thing I appreciate about Jason at Cog Hill is his consistency, and he's consistently true to himself and his family, and he also doesn't do sponsorships, right? So I saw a chart that says essentially like you can have, if something is easy, you're setting yourself up for a struggle later, or you could struggle on the front side and have success later. I think Jason did it right. His channel has grown slower than all of his peers, but the community he's built, the way that his community supports him and his family, that's the right way to do it. Do we follow Black Tropical Homestead? Yeah. So they started on social media probably about 2 years before us, maybe about a year and a half to 2 years before us. But yeah, mom texts them all the time. And shame on me for not mentioning this in a video. Maybe I'll try to get it into a recent video or an upcoming video. But they're one of the few channels that like genuinely reached out to us when Hurricane Milton took place, and they like seriously were like, "Hey, we'll come help y'all. Like, what do y'all need from us? We're right here in Georgia. We'll drive to you. We'll help you with the barn. We'll help you do this." You know, so they're one of the few channels that like they were ready to get on the road and like come help us. So yeah, we love Black Tropical. They're amazing people for sure. Um but and all of our other channel friends reached out to us, but we're just saying Black's Tropic, they were like, hey, we'll get on the highway like right now. So shout out to them. um you branched off into news stories. Yo, current events, news stories, current events, politics, that stuff, it's relevant and people love to hear about it. Those type of videos tend to get good traction as long as you like as long as you are staying relevant, and you don't sway too much to one side or the other, or sometimes taking a stance one side or other helps as well. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that content, Miss Tommy. Nothing wrong with that at all. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now when I found your channel, because I have a personal page like most of us, I have the page I upload on, and then I have a personal page. But when I found your channel, I like to watch y'all gonna think this is so funny, but I like to watch home decor channels. I like to watch antiquing, and then I love to watch like pantry hauls and shopping hauls. So when I first found your channel, it was for a shopping haul, or you were like showing what the store had, I want to say. I love those kind of videos. So pantry tours, shopping hauls, I love that. You know, uh, you know, what I bought for my family for the grocery store for the whole month or whatever. Those kind of videos, I like that. Yeah, somebody's getting it in back there. Somebody's like really getting it in back there.
The boys are fighting.
Oh, they are
They're
fighting.
fighting.
Yeah. Well, hey, there can only be one. There can only be one king of the hill. But Mama, you see, you getting a lot of love.
I think I'm getting pink eye. Oh wait, this eye.
Mm, got some eye drops. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, well, you've let me ramble for an hour and a half, and I told him that A, I go on a lot of tangents, and B, you're usually the one that like keeps me in check
Yeah, I'll tap
of
in.
like staying on topic, or like, hey Nico, people don't want to hear about that, or like you get into political, or she gives me the tap on my thigh, y'all, so you can't see it, but that's like
Yeah.
usually my cue of like move on, Nico.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it is.
if I've said anything to offend anyone tonight, it's Natalie's fault. Ms. Valerie, is Natalie feeling okay? She said she mentioned that she thinks she's getting pink eye. I don't see it, but you're getting a lot of love, Mama.
No,
I wish they would stop hitting that
they're
house.
fighting against their house.
I wish they would stop it,
So y'all are the Bucks. We don't know which ones,
bro.
but they're two. Well, we do know it has to be Mike and Oreo. They're yeah, they're fighting right now. They're having a battle, and they're going against their house.
And Thor's letting
And
them.
Thor, no, he's tried to stop him, but
You know who would stop him?
Zeus,
Mm-mm.
Achilles.
Yes.
Yeah, Achilles would stop it.
If we put Achilles in there right now, he'll stop them. He'll break them
Yeah.
up and he'll stop them.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, I heard
That's
like a
crazy.
thump, and
That's like the very first thing I ever built when we moved out here 5 years ago.
yeah.
It's withstood the test of time, but the way I hear them banging on it right now, that their goat house might be in pieces in the morning.
Yeah, they're going at it. They're going
Like,
at it.
what is going on? Wow.
No, No, the baby's doing great.
What's going on,
She's
cousin?
with her great grandma right now, watching a new show that I just found that we're into. So Egypt got us hooked on Heartland, y'all. And so
Oh, Heartland.
17 seasons, and
That's crazy.
we're hooked in it. But overall, I've been doing good. This one has been tougher, so I've been taking it easy for real, but and resting a lot, which has been hard.
I've already told everybody that the baby video will be Wednesday.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, that's a different video.
Oh, you said the next upload.
I misspoke. I already apologized to him 3 times. Because I misspoke. I said our very next upload would be the baby video, but I misspoke. We have one video, which is the aviary video.
Oh yeah.
And then Wednesday will be the baby's video. So I haven't shared no name or nothing.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I don't want you to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, y'all will see. Oh, we were talking about earlier how I added the footage of you throwing up.
I didn't even know he took that. I watched it and I was like, this guy here, like, come on. No, I was out there trying to help him. It was the day before we had the baby, right?
I want to go check on him.
No, it's fine.
It's not fine. I am not one time messing up that go house, man. We were talking about earlier how I over-engineer stuff, but I don't think nothing you can engineer for a 300-pound goat ramming it with all its might.
No, and Mike is
big.
He's bigger than right now.
The videos don't do it.
Mike is huge.
The animals on our homestead that videos don't do justice. Leroy. That if y'all were to see them in person, you would be like, holy cow. It's going to be Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie's tall.
Leroy, our pig, and Big Mike. If you saw Big Mike in person, you wouldn't believe dogs, you wouldn't believe it. Oh yeah, like when Achilles. People see the dogs in person,
they're like
what?
Like
Achilles, and they're obviously
huge. Achilles weighs more than me.
I think most people have an appreciation for how big Zeus is because
his is a little more obvious.
He's you know
because he's tall.
Well, he's an Irish Wolfhound. Most people know that that's the biggest dog breed in the world.
Yeah.
So even if you haven't seen Zeus in public in person, you still know it's an Irish Wolfhound. Yeah, so, but huge, y'all.
Thor's trying to separate them.
Finally. And now there goes Zeus. All right, do your job. I'm gonna have to call Brendan and say, hey, we got Thor back here and he just
letting him do it.
What's going on, man?
I would not get in between Mike.
What's going on?
Mike is big. And yes, someone asked how
I still haven't seen the moon.
You haven't seen the
moon? Seen that's the second person I've seen say that it's a full moon tonight, but I can't see the moon.
It's on that side.
Yeah. Brooke and Jason want baby doll sheep. That's right, Miss Burton. You said someone said what?
No, that someone's commented asked about Egypt, and Egypt's been loving it. Every day she gets home, I have to remind her to go change her clothes and disinfect before she comes to hold the baby, but tries to kidnap her.
Are they here yet? They're home yet?
They're picking up steaks.
For what?
Dinner.
Oh, we're not going to Steph's? Mm-hmm. They close at 8.
I know. I figured you would be talking.
Steph's Soul Food in Dade City, Florida. If you're from Central Florida or you pass through Central Florida, Steph's Soul Food in Dade
really
City, Florida.
And it's so inexpensive. Like it's
really good.
Like I pay $7 for my plate, and it's a buff. It's just delicious. It's like cafeteria style home cooking. Yeah,
it's like a meat and 3.
Yeah,
meat and 3 or meat and 2, whatever you prefer. Wow,
babe, I shouldn't even told you. Well,
told me I can't hear it.
Yeah,
I don't. Y'all probably can't hear it, but I'm getting stressed. Mr. Steve, what's going on, man? I'm not gonna lie. I thought to myself, nope, I cannot even think about ending the leave until I see Steve pop in here.
The leave? The live?
Yeah, man. Did I say live?
You said leave.
I can't even think about ending the live before I see Steve. What's going on, man? Congrats on the baby girl. Thank you.
Nico's gonna be distracted.
Miss Deborah saying hello.
Oh, they have the anti-fair tomorrow.
Where do you see that? Oh, wait. Are you talking about in
Yeah, she is. They're gonna be there tomorrow.
Don't put the city, Miss Londa, because I like to try to remember this stuff. Renninger's, which is our favorite place.
Which is by Fred's.
Renninger's is where I bought one of our very first American flag on the shop. I got that at Renninger's. The barrels that are at the entrance of the barn
Yeah.
on the left and right of the barn, I got that at Renninger's.
And then
The star that's on the
you got a lot of things from
Egypt's
there.
yeah, we get a lot at Renninger's. Man, what's the name of that city?
You said don't say it.
I know I don't want her to say it. But you said, when is it? We're going to
Tomorrow.
Renninger's tomorrow for the antique fair. Not you giving me something to do tomorrow. Not
All you have to do is bring your grandma to the airport.
not dang. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's it.
What time is that?
At 8.
In the morning?
Yeah, so you have
Okay.
time.
Well, hey, we might run into each other tomorrow, Miss Londa. You might have created a plan for me tomorrow. Um, I'm cheating. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm
He's
cheating.
looking it up because he doesn't remember.
Mount Dora. How did I forget Mount Dora? Man.
Oh,
yeah.
babe, what did grandma make for you to eat? What was that?
Okay.
At
Well,
the house.
if you're proper, you call them chitterlings. If you're proper, you call them chitterlings. I gave 2 hints in the video. If you're from the South, you call them chitlins. But I gave 2 hints, and I think most people, when I opened the fridge for like 3 seconds and I closed it,
When they saw the bucket.
when you see that red bucket, you know what that red bucket is. You know what that red bucket is.
So nasty.
And you got to put the Louisiana hot sauce on it.
So nasty.
I think Louisiana is the hot sauce to use. Use whatever you want. But
some people use crystals.
Yeah, but Louisiana is the hot sauce to use for sure. But yeah, it was
You got me.
it was chitlins and they were delicious. She made me 2 buckets.
Yeah. And we got nervous because during the hurricane, we didn't have power for 6 days. And so we didn't know if that freezer
Mosquito.
defrosted or not. But luckily it did not. And so they were fine.
Y'all ready for my next tangent?
No, I'm scared.
So you're scared. Now the chitlins were good though. Like I said, she made me 2 buckets. Because 1 bucket of chitlins,
you get like this.
You might get a bowl out of it.
I can't do it, y'all.
You might get about
like
2-3 bowls out of it.
Nothing. Yeah, well, it's funny. Okay, so I bought those this summer and they were $19. And now they can't find them. So yeah. Hi, Jabea.
Wrinkle steaks. Dude, you know what
that's funny.
I was shocked. Steaks. I was shocked by how many people in the comments were actually saying they like chitlins, because the original title to the video, I've changed the title now, but the original title to the video was "Y'all Won't Believe What I Ate," and I called it that because typically when I bring up chitlins, people act like it's the end of the world. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like people go crazy. Babe, so
did you slip up into the baby's name yet? Steve wants to know.
Absolutely not. Nope.
Don't put it in the comments. Javea is my niece, y'all. Her mom and I have been best friends since we were in the 2nd grade. Yeah, but you can't. Yeah. She knows the name. You can't say the name.
Yeah, but I was very shocked by how many people were saying that they love chitlins. Like very shocked. But
I don't.
Bam! Here's my tangent.
Wait, why are you? What is happening right now?
Did y'all know that Windex is an all-purpose cleaner? That's my fun fact of the day.
What are you using on, just Windows?
So Windex is an all-purpose cleaner. You can look this up. When they invented it, not Judy Rogers saying she don't like chitlins. When they invented Windex, it works on everything, but they had to figure out, well, how can we market it?
A lot of people know that you can use it.
A lot of people do not know that Windex is an all-purpose cleaner, because when I bring it up at work, people think I'm lying. But you could put it on stainless steel. Yeah. It'll clean your stainless steel better than the stainless steel cleaner. Better. Yes. You could clean your counters with it. It's an all-purpose cleaner. But they marketed it specifically for Windows because they knew they had to choose something.
And they felt chitlins with Windex.
Hey, you could clean it all.
Renee, that's funny.
No, but the reason I brought that up, and it's my random tangent and fun fact, is because our table, I polished the table with the Windex. I cleaned it and polished it with the Windex. Yeah, so
it does look clean.
Yeah, all-purpose cleaner, y'all. If you didn't know, you learned something now.
Yeah, it's not a disinfectant. Yeah.
Yeah, vinegar is another one.
I'm all about some vinegar.
But I love the way Windex smells though. And I also love the way Pine Sol smells. Pine Sol, Windex. You know what else I like?
What?
I like the way gasoline smells.
And y'all, Neco likes fire. He has a fascination with fire.
Please don't leave me alone there. Is there something weird that you like the smell of?
I don't think it's weird.
Then what? What is it?
Like a Sharpie.
A Sharpie?
Yeah.
I believe that's called huffing. You might not want to say that out loud. You know what I mean?
It does. It smells good.
But nah, people, you could huff gasoline as well. But I love the way gasoline smells. So yeah, gasoline, Windex, Pine Sol for sure though. I love the way Pine Sol smells.
I don't think of anything else.
Yep, the original Pine Sol smell. Yep.
You're so funny. Oh yeah, rubbing alcohol. I do like the way
Rubbing alcohol?
Yeah, it smells good.
No way.
It's like
Fowlers, how y'all doing?
It smells good.
What's up? What's up, Fowlers? Hope y'all are doing all right.
That
That property. Oh, I know who it is. You don't have to say it's Mike and Tanya. I know who it is. Y'all showed a property. Y'all showed a property in yeah. Hey, Miss Susan, I did correct myself. Smelling gas.
Thank
yeah.
you, Miss Susan.
I actually in high school. No, I was in middle school.
Oh.
I was in middle school. I had a friend pass away.
The freezer section in Publix.
I had a friend pass away from huffing gasoline, so I definitely know that that's a thing. But yeah, y'all showed that property y'all showed in y'all's recent upload, man. With that lake on 100 acres or whatever it was, beautiful.
Making Neco want to move.
Yeah, it was a beautiful property. I see some people have been dropping in what they some of their smells. WD-40. Okay. Rubber cement.
I'm with you, Renee. Anything smells better than chitlins.
Dew worms. What is that? Look it up. I probably know what it is, and maybe it's called something different, or I call it something different. Dew worms. I don't know what that one is, Miss Robbins.
I don't have a signal.
You're on the Wi-Fi.
I know.
You should.
Oh, it says this, but I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
Is it?
Yeah, that. Yep.
Night
yeah,
crawlers?
Very beautiful. Good stuff. New baby smell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a thing.
The baby smell. She smells delicious. I almost said her name.
I'm not even gonna say that because that's too weird.
With her poop?
No. Oh. No. Poop is poop. Ain't no thing is.
No, when the babies first poop, it doesn't smell bad when they're.
Okay, I was gonna say baby throw up.
You like it?
I don't think it smells bad. No, I'm not. I don't want it as a car fresh. A car smell.
It's cute though. No. But breast milk baby throw up smells different than
formula. Puppy breath.
Formula throw up is nasty.
Puppy breath is that's the one that I don't think is weird.
Yeah, puppy breath's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, night crawlers. Yeah.
What are those?
I was right. So I like to play with them. Yeah.
They have a smell? Worms have a smell?
Yeah.
I honestly never knew worms had a smell. I never played with them, I was never that kid. New car smell. Yeah.
It doesn't last with our kids.
And Miss Carolyn Bryant, I'm with you. I said my favorite is Pine Sol. So that Pine Sol smell. Man, these geese, boy.
They're so loud.
Man, all Egypt has to do is say the word. They gonna be on the first thing smoking straight over to Miss Londa's house.
Crazy. Baby vomit car freshener.
Baby vomit car freshener. Y'all don't think I'm weird now. It's probably too late, but I don't think baby vomit smells bad.
Yeah, they smell like
Oh
yeah, freshly cut grass.
Rain.
I do like the way rain smells. What is that?
Rain. I love the way.
Get on this topic.
We were talking about chitlins.
Oh yeah, the smell.
We were talking about chitlins. Wait, Miss Linda, what are you saying ill to? Rain?
Probably the chitlins. Or the baby vomit.
Love new car smell or bleach. Renee said we already know you weird. That's funny. No.
Oh, he's gonna write it. Yeah, his full name is Neco.
That's my name.
The Neco Raphael.
That's my name, but it's Neco for short, obviously.
That's funny.
No, indeed. Man, Miss Londa don't want the geese. They're so loud. Yep. Is yeah, the before it rain smell, but I also like the after rain smell. Cut grass is also good. Oh, apples and cinnamon. But y'all,
What was the weirdest thing
what is something weird or taboo?
that you like?
Weird or taboo that you like the smell of? You know, some of these things are like not weird or taboo, you
Oh,
know?
Steve, no. He said, "When can we expect the next baby?" I'm hurting just thinking about it.
The next baby. Well, there will be a next baby. We just don't know when.
Yep, and it won't be genetically
Yeah,
from us.
it's going to be an adoption. Maybe a foster adoption or just a straight up adoption, but our next child will be an adoption, but we're not
We're not in a rush.
we're talking about
Not even
3 maybe 4
having the
years.
baby. And I have to say baby, so I don't say the name for her name. In Pharaoh, we went to an appointment, y'all, and we had Sahara Jade, Pharaoh, and the baby. And Nico and I were like, "What is happening?"
Okay, now y'all are getting it. The smell of new shoes. I love the smell of new shoes.
I do like the
Yeah.
smell of the shoes.
I love the smell of new shoes. Skunk. Now I've personally never met anyone that loves the smell of a skunk,
Some
but
people do
I'm
though.
pretty sure there are people that love that smell.
It doesn't smell bad. It's just
Oh
very
yeah, fresh
off-putting.
cut wood, a lumber yard. Yeah.
Yeah,
But some people don't like that smell. Or like the Miss Betty said, wood burning. Right?
yeah, you do like this. You like the way it
I
smells.
love the way that smells. Yeah.
You do.
Okay. Cut onion. Yeah. Um
They said
so
Ninja Turtle.
what? But yeah, I love Ninja Turtle.
Your name? Your no, your middle name.
Yeah, we're gonna go past that.
It's funny.
Actually, artist.
Oh yeah. If
It really was the Ninja Turtle, but
your dad tells
I
it.
can wait, and she spelled my name right. How she know that? Miss Blackburn, how you know my middle
Oh, I've been
name?
spelling it wrong all these years.
Oh, maybe I no. Oh no, wait.
It's I.
Oh yeah. No, that's the way to spell it, but it's IEL, Miss Blackburn. You almost tricked me. I was in such shock. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, you almost tricked me. But it's RAPHIEL.
Yeah.
So notice I don't have a junior. We just went Pharaoh Memphis. I've never wanted a junior though. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that. Gunpowder from fireworks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
paint. I like the smell of a freshly painted house. Makes me happy. I don't know. That's a good
Hey,
thing. I
me and
don't.
Miss
It's probably
Deborah
not.
have the same smells. Oh, I do love the smell of hay.
No,
Stephanie, you're on to something.
I don't. It makes me sneeze.
No, Stephanie's on to something. I do love the smell of hay. But that's like cut grass. I guess it's kind of the same. But it's
No,
dried
it's
grass. It's
dried.
dried, but
Yeah.
yeah, I do love the smell of hay.
It's hilarious.
Junior can mess up your credit score. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, y'all. I've just never wanted
That's
a
funny. That happened to
yeah.
my friend.
Yeah, I've just never wanted a but yeah, I know someone that's happened to also. Your names are all the same. You know, you're the junior, the third, the fourth, the whatever. You know, it can mess your credit score
Yeah.
up. Matter of fact, I have a friend who's a twin. Her and her sister's first names are only off by one letter, and it's the very first letter in their name. So you know their socials are very close because they're twins, and their names are only off by one letter. And unfortunately, her sister passed away. Well, at one point, all her credit cards and everything got shut down because they put it as if she passed away, but clearly she's still alive, right? So she had to go through this whole ordeal to try to get that fixed. So juniors or having family members with names that are very similar can cause some havoc in your life. Yeah, my son and his dad get each other's mail sometimes. Yeah. Hey, I don't mind the smell of chitlins because it just lets me know that I have some good food, some good eating on the way.
No, thank you. No, thanks.
Yep, Windex on stainless steel. I use it on stainless steel countertops. Uh,
Ooh,
cleaning the sink or
I
whatever.
use the bathroom all
The bathroom, like a glass toilet or whatever. After you clean it, I like to Windex it.
day. Devin, they gave him his dad's information.
Yep, I went to register to vote and they gave me my father's information. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Them similar names that get you.
Oh, pop.
Achilles. Chill. Look at him.
He's like the paw of like
Excuse me. The paw of death.
every time I stop, he just
Yeah.
gets me. Mm-mm. Babe, what are chitlins?
Chitlins or pig intestines.
Yeah, it's like I'm like no, thank you.
So you have to clean them, and they sell some at the store that are supposedly clean already.
No.
Ooh, Miss Edie, jet exhaust. Yeah, that's a good one. I like the smell of that too. But they sell chitlins at the store that are supposedly already pre-cleaned. Don't trust it.
No, you gotta
Clean those bad boys because they're intestines. She said, "Ew, no."
Well,
They're pig intestines,
so
y'all.
I woke up.
That's why they
I
smell.
took a nap, and I wake up, and I was like, "What is that smell?"
Always clean
I
them.
was like, "No," and I knew that's when she was doing the second bucket, and I was just like, "Close the door. I'm not going out there until we're done." But yeah,
My favorite fruit smell. I don't know. Favorite fruit smell.
I like the way jackfruit smells. But
Isn't that the one that smells?
the question was, what is your favorite fruit smell?
No, like smells nasty though.
No, it doesn't smell
Oh,
nasty.
I don't know if I have a favorite fruit smell. I guess I would have to say
I was gonna say watermelon, but that
strawberry.
seemed a little
Stereotypical.
yeah.
uh, hopefully y'all have a sense of humor. But Achilles is a black Russian Terrier. I don't know where they rank at nowadays, but
Oh yeah, I don't know.
at the time we got Achilles, BRTs or Black Russian Terriers were the fifth rarest dog breed in the world. So the odds of you having actually met or seen a Black Russian Terrier in your life is pretty low. A lot of people get them confused with Bouviers,
Yeah, or schnauzer.
or
I
giant
can't say it,
schnauzers.
schnauzer.
But if you see them next to each other, you clearly know that's not a giant schnauzer, but Black Russian Terrier. I would say Fowler's. That was Tanya. I'm gonna say Tanya asked that. I'm gonna say strawberry pineapple mix. Can I do that? Can I cheat like that? A strawberry pineapple mix. I love that smell.
Oh yeah, bananas.
Orange is good. So many cleaners have orange in it because of that. Yeah, orange is a good one. Oh, honeydew melon is a good one. Oh, that's a real good one. Mike said bananas. Hey, Miss Cindy, have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Like sausage casings. Is that what sausage casings are? Well, you can. Yeah, you can use. You can.
You can.
I don't know if that's like what do they use for boudin? What's the typical casing for boudin? Renee, you still on here? Natalie forgot her ways.
I did clearly.
What casing is used for a boudin? If you have y'all had boudin before? Yeah. So the casings of boudin is made with pig intestines.
And Neco eats. I can't eat it all the way. He eats.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some boudin all the
I'll
way.
eat the filling.
I'm gonna eat some boudin all the way. So that's a Louisiana cuisine. If you're not familiar, very good. But yeah, you're right. Yep. What Miss Vernice said. If you didn't see them get cleaned, or you don't trust the person doing the cooking, and you know they clean them, don't eat chitlins, man.
Sick.
You will be sick. Yeah, for real. Yeah, don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, now it's not even real anymore.
Okay, see, now she's like, okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just like Obviously, you're just eating it by itself. I like to put hot sauce on my chitlins, but it's good. It's good. It's good. I see Cha Cha Mayhem is guessing a pony for Cog Hill Farms new animal. Um I didn't have a guess, but you're like the third or fourth person to guess a pony, and I think you're right. When I think about the video that I watched earlier, I think that's a good guess.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food, babe?
Steak. No, I'm just playing. I'll eat steak every day. Favorite Thanksgiving
But we have oxtails
food.
in the freezer that we need to cook.
Uh, favorite
Nico likes
Thanksgiving
oxtails.
food.
I'll cook them, but I won't eat them.
What is my favorite Thanksgiving food? Do I have one? Macaroni is that? Oh, collard greens.
Yeah.
Collard greens, hands down. Yeah, yeah. Gotta have collards. Miss Tommy, you don't like chitlins? That's crazy.
No, I like yams with macaroni next to it. That's my thing for Thanksgiving.
When I was little, or when I was younger, you couldn't pay me to eat dressing, Miss Linda.
I'll eat it now.
I do eat it now, and I do like it now.
You
But
know my
you couldn't pay. I did not like
Kenya
dressing.
makes my favorite one because she does. I like her gravy with the dressing.
Her dressing is good. I like her greens though, boy. Her greens, oh, Miss Jane, you gotta have some collard greens. Oh man. Collard greens, my
I don't think you're
favorite.
missing
Oh,
anything.
she definitely is missing out. You definitely are missing out.
I'm
Collard
like,
greens, but collard greens, turkey necks,
I'm like,
um, pig feet. Now, turkey necks. Some people cook it for Thanksgiving. I've had them for Thanksgiving before.
yeah.
I haven't had pig feet for Thanksgiving before though, but I do love pig's feet. Clearly, I'm from the South. Yeah,
I know we gotta decide what we're gonna cook.
some good collard greens, y'all. Now something that I do think is overrated for Thanksgiving and for Christmas that I actually think a lot of families are like moving away from is the turkey. I really don't care for the turkey, y'all. I'll rather have steak, brisket,
Yeah, I
ribs.
like a stuffed chicken.
I don't care for the turkey. I don't care if you deep fry it. I don't care if you put it in the air
See, Devin
fryer.
agrees with
I
me.
don't care if
Yams and
you
macaroni
barbecue
by
it.
itself, and with the fresh roll with a lot of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Collards and okra aren't a thing in Canada.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, I love
yeah,
okra.
yeah.
Oh
I can see
man.
that.
Well, yeah, because they're with the climate.
It's the climate, but you know, Canada has those tariffs also, boy. Stuff is so expensive up there. Like, there's a lot of goods from America that get hit with those tariffs, so it makes it more expensive up there.
I
Plus,
like okra.
it's either the tariffs or y'all's money is more expensive right now, I believe. So things are just more expensive in Canada right
You
now.
know what Nico doesn't like? Ham.
Yeah, I don't care
He
for
does,
him.
and I didn't know that at one time. My mom
Ham
and I, we got this
steaks.
big ham, thinking he was gonna eat it, right? And he didn't touch it. And so we were eating. Well, not me. I'll eat ham,
Yeah, I
but
don't care
they
for
were eating
him.
like ham sandwiches and stuff because he does not eat it. Oh, look, Renee agrees with Nico doesn't like okra.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't. You can't pay me to eat okra. Like, you can't pay. Matter of fact, if I'm ever in a situation that's like life and death, and they tell me I could eat okra and they'll let me go,
He's gonna hesitate.
I might have to seriously think about
He will
it.
gag just like
Lakeland in the
thinking about
house.
it.
What's going on? Collards and cornbread. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, my grandpa, aunties, what they used to do. Uh, well, not all my aunties. Some of them used to, like Millicent would, Nosha would. I don't know if Auntie Leslie would or not. But Grandpa Mike, he used to take his cornbread with buttermilk,
Oh yeah, that's good.
and he would put some sugar in his buttermilk,
Yeah.
but eat it like cereal though.
Yeah.
Yeah, cornbread with some buttermilk, a little bit of sugar in there, for sure. Oh yeah, not even in gumbo. I don't care what. I don't care. You could fry the okra. You could bake the okra. You could tell me the okra was prepared by Gordon Ramsay,
He won't do it.
Emeril Lagasse, or any other famous cook you could think of. I'm not eating okra. There, you.
And the funny
I'm
part
not
is,
doing it.
I found out it was through gumbo. That's how
Yeah.
I found out.
Oh, I couldn't eat it.
We were in college,
Yeah, I couldn't
and I
eat the
brought
gumbo.
some,
Yeah.
and he ate a little bit, and he was like, "Is there okra in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, because why not? Like, what do you mean?" And Nico just thought he lost it.
Even the fried okra, in my mind, I still taste the sliminess. I don't care. My grandpa did. Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? My grandpa did.
Oh,
Oh, I
it
lost it
was
again.
milk and biscuits.
Milk and biscuits. Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay. Puppy breath should be bottled and sold. I agree. Yeah, before they get the lick and everything, that puppy breath is good. A lot of people love fried okra. I get it. I
But you
get
have to
it.
know how to cook it though,
You
because
could
I
get
don't
it.
like slimy okra.
You could get it at Church's Chicken. Man, I haven't had Church's in like
I know. And
18
those
years.
biscuits.
I stopped eating Church's Chicken after high
No,
school.
I haven't had it since we moved from Dallas.
I haven't had it since
Because
high
me and Carla
school.
used to go get some for her grandma.
It's been about 18 years.
And we
17,
would have
18
to get the
years.
biscuits.
I stopped eating Church's. Oh no, no, we had a Gremlin. Yeah, we had a Church's at Gremlin.
For me,
Gremlin
it was
State University.
Dallas.
So yeah.
When we moved from
I haven't
Dallas.
had it since college.
So Egypt was one. No, she wasn't one. She was a baby. So 10 years.
I think college.
Yeah.
But I stopped eating Church's when their chicken got too big. You would think it's a good thing. You would think a consumer would be excited about the size of
Crazy.
chicken being large because you would feel like you're getting your money's worth. But as someone who knows the size of an actual chicken,
It's like when Popeyes came out with their chicken sandwich.
the chicken at Church's Chicken is just too large.
It's so funny.
Actually, I don't think they're called Church's Chicken anymore. I think they just call it Church now. Church's. But the chicken is just too large. So I'll automatically know they're doing something to their chicken that cannot be healthy for us. So I just don't eat Church's anymore. I see Miss Temmie put Justin Rhodes. Yep, I figured it out. They dropped it in the comments for me.
What was that about? Oh, you went on a tangent?
Of course. Mountain oysters.
Nico likes oysters too.
I love oysters.
We do get KFC quite a bit, but it's because we have here. That's the only chicken option. And there's a Popeyes, but the Popeyes isn't good.
Rice pudding?
It's
nope.
really bad.
Nope. I will not eat rice pudding, but I will eat bread. Is it called bread pudding? Right.
I don't know where you're going.
I'll eat bread pudding, but I won't eat oyster. No. Oh, look, y'all.
Uncle Jay.
Look at Uncle Jay. What up, man?
You said fried liver is a must.
Yeah, I had some the other day. I had some fried gizzards from Circle K, the gas station, y'all. I walked in there, it smelled so good. I never noticed they had food in there. But I walked in there, man, it smells so good.
Now my brother's gonna go get some when he comes.
At Circle K, the gas station, y'all, I got me, and it was only $3.40 a piece.
It's like a mom and pop
and they stuffed it
inside the Circle K.
So I got me some fried livers. And I got me some fried gizzards. I brought that home, man. I tore it up. Me and my grandma tore it up.
She said,
"Hey, see y'all, Mike and Tanya."
As a candle.
Wow, puppy breath as a candle. That's what's up. Someone's ahead of their time. They already have it in a candle.
Oh, okay.
I know. I figured she wasn't talking about real oysters.
This place is so good. I haven't taken
you here. I didn't get it because you have. You have. Yeah. I've been to Mama's Fried Chicken. Yeah, it took them about 2.5 days to make the food, but it was good. You know, once we finally got the food, it was good. Yeah, bread pudding. Yeah, bread pudding is good. Yeah, with me, you, Clarissa, Logan, we went there. It took forever to get the food. Then we took it back to the house, but it was good. It was really good. Oh, I do love beef tongue. Lengua, I want to say. Lengua, is that what it's called? I see people saying they love liver. I see you just put neck. You talking about turkey necks? Talk with what? Stop with what?
I don't remember. I don't think it took that long. I feel like I think you're talking about Fat Albert's. That took a long time.
It wasn't. Maybe I don't know.
That was Fat Albert's.
Miss Jane, I know this isn't a secret, and I know that you're 100% aware of this.
What?
But you know, we fry everything in America. You know, we fry
I
everything.
try to sometimes bake stuff, y'all, and Nico will
Yeah,
look at me kind of
yeah,
side eye,
yeah. Y'all know I only eat one meal a day, so I think it
and I do
offsets.
not eat a lot of fried food, but he does.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Okra's nasty.
come on, Brown.
I haven't had pickled cow tongue. I tell you what, you put that stuff on some you put that. Oh, tripe is good
Mm-mm.
too. Yeah, that's cow stomach, I believe. Yeah, but you put some cow tongue on a taco, boy. Man,
No, it's nasty.
amazing, amazing, good stuff. All right, y'all. I'm 2 hours in, so this was fun. Once again, whenever we go live, y'all, is not planned. You know,
No.
video on Wednesday, video on Saturday, live whenever life says, "Hey, you have enough time to do it right now." I know for most of you having a scheduled time and day would work out better, but if you can't catch us, hopefully you can see the replay. Um, Miss Linda said, "What is wrong with me?" We're all sick. Sahara got everybody sick. I think everyone's been sick except for you.
I don't think that's what she meant.
Oh, I thought she was talking
I
about
think it
maybe
was
I
like
sounded
something that she
stuffy.
said. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Like that. Not like
I'm
what is
sick.
wrong with
That's why I'm stuffed and
that's funny.
yeah,
You took it
yeah.
literal, but
I
it's
did,
not.
I did.
You
But
it's
thank
just the it's
y'all.
the food you're talking about. Like how do you eat that?
Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. It was good to
Two
catch up
hours
with
waiting for
y'all.
the baby. Do you want to show them the baby?
I never said I was showing the baby.
Oh.
I hope none of you feel like you were strung along or like I finessed you. I tried throughout this whole thing to say the baby video is going to be on Wednesday.
Yeah, because he did make a. He said next upload in the last video.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He
Sorry.
did.
She's asleep right now.
She's so
And I know
cute.
she's asleep because she's not on mom's boob. So she
Yeah,
gotta be asleep right now. So my bad, y'all. Hopefully you're not disappointed. But I
you're
promise
so
you
funny.
the video will be coming out on Wednesday and it'll be worth it.
Unless Nico finds stuff at Renegers tomorrow, then he might do a whole
Man,
video about
what?
that.
Man. But love you all, appreciate you all, and we'll see y'all on the next live. Have a great weekend and peace.